Most women believe they have a clarity problem. They think they need to figure things out, get more organized, or wait until they feel more confident before they move forward. So they spend time thinking, planning, and trying to get everything in order. But in many cases, that is not the real issue. The real issue is that they are operating in survival mode. Survival mode is not always obvious. It does not always look like a struggle or crisis. In fact, it often looks like productivity. It looks like getting things done, managing responsibilities, and staying busy throughout the day. But underneath that activity, there is a constant sense of urgency. Everything feels like it needs to be handled right now. Decisions are made quickly, often without much reflection. There is very little space to step back and ask, is this actually moving me forward? So, even though you are active, even though you are doing a lot, you are not building in a meaningful way. You're responding. And every time that creates a very specific feeling, it feels like you're always slightly behind. It feels like no matter how much you do, there is always something else waiting. It feels like you are moving but not progressing. That is not confusion. That is survival mode. And this is where it begins to affect something deeper. It affects your self-trust. When you are constantly responding to what is urgent, you stop checking in with yourself. You stop asking what actually aligns with you. You stop making decisions based on direction, and you start making most of your decisions based on pressure. So even when you know what you should be doing, you may not do it. Not because you lack discipline, but because your environment is built around urgency and not intention. And the longer that pattern continues, the more disconnected you feel from your own decisions. Well, strategic living is what changes this. Strategic living is not about doing more. It's not about becoming more productive or adding more to your schedule. It's about doing what matters with intention. It requires space. It requires the ability to pause, even briefly, to consider whether your actions are aligned with where you are going. And that is where the shift begins. It does not happen all at once. It starts with small changes. You begin slowing down your decision making, and you begin choosing fewer priorities, but executing them more consistently. You begin following through on what you say you are going to do. Those actions may seem small, but they are not. They begin to rebuild your self-trust, and once self-trust starts to return, everything else becomes more stable. You are no longer reacting to your life. You are directing it. And that is the difference between staying in survival mode and actually moving forward. So if you have been feeling like you've been working hard, but not actually moving forward, I've created a free tool to help you begin the process of releasing the pressure of living in survival mode and rebuilding trust in yourself. The link is in the description of this video. Copy it, paste it, print it out, and begin your journey.